Greetings, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope. So, let's talk about the good news first, all right? Now, Jupiter is in your first house. So, with Jupiter in your first house, it gives you happiness. It gives you a sense of joy. And I know so many Leo risings, I would just say not. There's been a lot of suffering. Friends, I have to tell you that Saturn isn't always the meanest planet in the zodiac, and Jupiter is not always the kindest and most benefic. You know what happens with Jupiter is that we get growth. And you know what a lot of times happens when we're growing? We get growing pains. It's not comfortable, but you know what? You're going to look back at this and say, oh man, that was great. That was exactly what I needed to have happen to me. You know, when you're brooding over a lost love affair, you know, he or she might have been just the greatest person you ever hoped for. And now you feel flat. Would you just quit beating yourself up, pick yourself up, rise up, and just start loving yourself and being kind to yourself? And don't worry about other people. Because you know what? You're responsible to your soul first. And, you know, you can only have a partially good relationship if you're only partially okay with yourself. You're moving into the relationship season, so I've just primed you right here, Leo. And we know why. You're a fixed sign, and you've got a Saturn-ruled 7th house. I mean, you can get yourself stuck in some really bad places, even though you're beautiful, gorgeous, dynamic, great lover, all that, blah, blah, blah. You know, coming from the heart. You know, I just, you know, this is a time where I just feel like I would just urge you, you know, to put on the caution sign. And, I mean, you know, the real cool thing is that we've got Saturn in your 5th house, and so it's like if you're going to be loving, you also have to be real. And that's why I was telling, you know, some of the kids in Cancer in the last time, was like you know, about psychic energy, engaging in the occult magical works, it requires a great deal of responsibility, and there's a certain amount of focus and discipline if you want to do it right. And anybody can do it wrong and make mistakes. And pretty much anybody who's learning will make mistakes. And that's okay. You know, the spirit above all is a lot more forgiving than any of us will ever be. Oh, okay.